think ads are done. Running. How's it going, Shy? First one in the chat. How you doing? It's Thursday. Tomorrow is the last day of school for my students. And it's on to summer break. I'm ready for it. I think they're ready for it. I didn't do much today. Except for did some schoolwork and did some building. That's pretty much what I did today. It was a good day. I am tired, though. You'll notice we're starting stream about half an hour early, so I'm going to chat for a little bit and do all that and kind of just do some kind of plans for going forward with summer vacation around the corner, and then we're going to get into the forever world, tear down some more stuff, fill in some more dirt, chop down some more trees, maybe finish hopefully up the side of the gunpowder farm. That is one of my goals, and then I want to hop over to my creative world, and I'm starting to plan out another video. I got one video recorded. I got to edit it, which won't take me long. It's pretty much, I just got to go through and scrub some of the bad takes and all that and put some music on it. Should be good to go. It's just a simple tutorial. And then I'm going to work on a build tutorial that I thought of over the last few days. Hi, Tiki. Are you going to come down and join? No? You're just going to sit on top of the computer? I see. Well, maybe we'll get cat cam soon. So, going forward with this summer. So, I'm still planning on doing Tuesday, Thursdays for stream. I'm probably going to structure them kind of like how I did last year for the summer, where I'll chat for a little bit, we'll do some building and just playing around, and then I'm going to use the second half of the stream to work on just videos, so I can just keep staying ahead of recording and stuff, but I got to plan out the videos. That's what I'm currently trying to work on. I want to do more. I think I'm going to start leaning more towards the tutorials more often so than my Forever World videos, which I'm still going to do. I'm going to put more of an emphasis on tutorials. There's a lot of really cool stuff with this sulfur cube that's gotten my brain kind of working, and I want to kind of expand on that a little bit, so we're going to be messing with that. Forever World stuff's still going to happen. I still love building in this world. I'm not going to stop doing that. Yeah, I want to start putting a little more emphasis on tutorials and things, and my two main focuses for videos-wise, besides all that, is I want to make better thumbnails. I've been reading and watching a lot on photography and framing, as well as titles. Titles is something I feel like I struggle with the most right now, and I want to work on those two things. So that's my big goal for the next 3 months, is reading, learning, and implementing, is those three kind of things. And I'm going to be doing that alongside everything else I do in my life. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll take a whole stream where I'll kind of like talk through some of the stuff that I've learned or been learning about as I do that. So it'll be kind of cool. I'm excited to do that going forward. I don't know what's going on in my Discord. I just saw a CK message in Discord and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the plan going forward. I'm excited, and if it seems like I'm kind of like bleh right now, it's because I am. I didn't do a whole lot today, but still just kind of, it's been a long week just being me. Mr. Auditionist. What's up, Bacon? How you doing? That's your sound effect for the day. How you doing? Whenever you want to come on up to the school and grab my lanyard to bead, go for it. Let me know. I'll pack my extra one in my bag so I have my keys on something at least. But whenever you want to grab it, let me know. While I'm chatting with you guys, I'm also just healing up my shovel a little bit. Still not fully healed yet, but getting that done. And that cold sore I've had since, I feel like Tuesday. I think Tuesday's when I got it. It's still there. It's still annoying. But it's getting smaller. It's just still a pain in the butt right now. Golden, how you doing? Welcome, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. Now you're a college graduate. What's life like now? Now that you're a full-fledged adult out in the real world. Keep waking up so late. I'm about to go to sleep outside so I can wake up early. You do what you gotta do. Now you're done with school for the semester at least. Take a break, get some rest, sleep in, do all that. I wish I could. I would love to sleep in. That's what I'm gonna be doing. My first day off is sleeping in. So the 21st of May, I'm sleeping in for sure. Working on a game now full time while I work full time. Nice, dude. What's I think you've mentioned your game before, right? Or have you not mentioned? I can't remember. I remember something about a game, but I can't remember if that was you or if that was somebody else. Give me a second to get rid of this person. Block. And what's up, Ancients? How you doing, bud? I'm trying to ban that bot. There we go. Okay, they're banned. They're good. Excellent. I rebuke that 196 guy. What does that mean? I'm confused. Just saw you all being on the way out. Hey, Elisa, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi, though. No worries. Got set up with a nice job, so I'm working on in computer science. Very cool. Very cool. Yes, the game was you working with your girlfriend to produce an entire indie game. So you're going to be the next Concerned Ape, right? You're going to make your own, own indie game. You're going to write all the music. You're going to do all that stuff. That's awesome, dude. I'm excited to see what you can do. Almost 3 a.m. over here. So, yeah, no worries, ain't you? Get some sleep, dude. I get it. I get it. Oh, the spam account? You just... Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, no worries. Get some sleep, Ancients. I will hopefully see you at a different time. Come on, skeletons. All right, I'll flip on over so you guys can actually see what I'm doing, because I'm just hitting zombies and skeletons that are dropping. And all that jazz. Yeah. Also, if you guys remember from Tuesday, I'm not drinking energy drinks anymore. I've decided to cut them out at least completely for now. I might go back and have one a week or one a month. I don't know, but that's also wearing on my body, is not having that giant dosage of caffeine in the morning. Vale, is that how you say it? Valencerica? I hope I say that right. If I don't, please let me know. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I am just tearing at these zombies and skeletons, healing up my shovel quick before we go back to tearing out some stone and dirt. And this chest is getting pretty full. Let's start clearing it out a little bit. Vale is fine? Perfect. All right. How's it going, Vale? How you doing? Odds going Coulter? I am. It's I have soda. I still have soda. Because soda has a drastically smaller amount of caffeine than energy drinks. So it's that. I think that's where a lot of the fatigue and the brain fog is coming from right now, because I don't have that in me right now. So I need to get back into my normal diet of things and just kind of going with it, and I'll power through it and I'll be fine. A turkey sandwich. Well, we just had sandwich. I had a Italian sub that my wife and I picked up. I want a turkey sandwich. Turkey sandwich does sound good. I do like turkey. A lot of people don't like turkey. I don't understand. I do prefer ham over turkey, but there's some really good turkey sandwiches out there. Really making a Minecraft map. Oh, what kind of map are you trying to make? Maybe I can give some pointers or anything, or tips or anything from my experience that might help you. I'm always happy to see what I can do to help people. Ate the last of the turkey sandwich makings. Oh. Also, one of the best turkey sandwiches you can ever make are leftover turkey sandwiches from Thanksgiving. Guys, it's so good. It's so good. Ooh, we got some armor that we can. There we go. Stuff's healing. It's almost there. All right, I think that's good enough for the shovel. And I got enough arrows. I'll just throw those in and we're good. Back up we go. 4J tutorial worlds. That. But like my own thing. Okay, cool, dude. That's awesome. Are you building this on Java or on Bedrock? I guess that would be my next question for you. Turkey and homemade cranberry sauce. I'm not personally a fan of cranberries, but my father-in-law does make a really good cranberry sauce. I can't remember if he made it this year. But that would be good. Like, yeah. Toasted bread, all the works. Oh, 100%. Sounds like a great sandwich there. All right. So, yeah, we're over here. We're replacing the stone with dirt. That's the main thing we're working on. We're going to probably tear this back a little bit more. There's our dirt shulker box. Plop it down. Pick up the dirt. There we go. You know, homemade cranberry sauce is 10 times better than the store-bought. Don't at me, because it's true. And I don't really like cranberries that much. Oh, my, are you talking about my tower, or which one are you talking about? I got a lot of builds on this. This is my forever world. I've been building in this for about 1.5 years now. I have a whole series on YouTube that if you want to go check it out, you can, but if not, no worries. But I got my melon tower there. That's my melon and pumpkin farm. I've got my trading hall. This is my latest build, my gunpowder farm. You play in the 3DS edition. That's impressive. I have never played on that. That's cool. I got my wizard tower over there that houses my tree farm. And then I think you can see it way over there. We got the Creel house from Stranger Things I built. Grandpa passed down the recipe to my bear, greasy bacon hands. Ooh, a turkey and bacon sandwich. Oh, now I just ate, and now I'm already thinking of my next meal, and that's what I want it to be, is a turkey bacon sandwich. That sounds too good. Now, 3DS edition. I've seen footage of people playing on that. I personally never have played it. I still have my 3DS, but it's got Pokemon. It's either got Pokemon Sun or Moon loaded into it, and I haven't touched it in like 2 years. But it looked great. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Here, let me do one more square, and I'll give you a quick. I'll show you some of the other stuff in this world. Again, just in case you wanted to check it out, I do have that series, but some people just like watching Minecraft content on stream or all that kind of stuff. Oh, shite. Yeah. You just had to do it. Is it not going to turn on? Oh, give me a second. It's not. I got to reset the connection. Disconnect, connect. And boom. I'm glad I got a second one of these. Whoa, what happened there? There we go. Do not eat my brethren, you heathen. Oh, yeah. A sad slice of bacon there. I don't know. A turkey sandwich with bacon sounds really good. I had bacon on my breakfast sandwich this morning. It was a English muffin with an egg, 2 slices of bacon and cheese, and some spicy mustard. And ooh, it was good. It was really good. These 2 minutes, like, take forever when it comes to dropping stuff. I don't like it. I also need to fix the animation because I have the old one there, and I want to get the new one on that I had. I'll have to find it. Actually, I think I found it. I think it's actually on one of my flash drives. I've got a bunch of flash drives lying around, but, like, this one has Windows 11 on it. This one has a Linux distro that I put on my laptop back here. And then I found my work laptop that has it. I did drop it. I dropped that pickaxe right there. That's the one I dropped. I swear. It's right there. I did. Oh. Why you guys gotta do this to me? Drop it again. Let me reset the timer there. Come on. Is it not gonna load? There it goes. Pac-Man. Also, I heard Linux distro and instant brain activation. Yes, I'm running Ubuntu on my old MacBook. It's like my 2011 MacBook that I had back in college, and it's just been sitting there not doing anything. So I figured, why not turn it into a Jellyfin server? So I am currently making my own Netflix. I just haven't put anything on the server like all week, because I've pretty much almost done with all my movies. I have just TV shows left. And they're a bit of a pain because you have to name them all. Okay. Let's do that. So we've got about a minute left on that. But while I wait for that timer, let's show Vale kind of the stuff we're working on. So like I said, this is the house from Stranger Things. This is the Creole house. My banner's finally loaded in. I made this around the finale of Stranger Things Season 5. Because I couldn't upgrade to like the latest Mac OS on there, so I decided to run a Linux. And I'm also going into computer science with my master's degree, so I figured I might as well start getting used to Linux. So there's that. All right. We'll come on over here. This is close to our village. We'll stop right here. Ouch. So this is our forest that we started building. These are all custom trees that were inspired by BOO. I looked at the Hermitcraft Season 10 world and really dissected them. And the hardest part with these trees is just getting these leaves. I can do the trunks, no problem. I can do all the little bits and bobs and stuff. It's the leaves that give me the most struggle. So like I would take like layer by layer and analyze them. But I'm happy with how this turns out. We got our giant iron golem statue here. Looks really good. Oh, the odd V. I don't even have that installed yet. I don't think. Let me see. I don't have it installed yet. I don't know how to give points back. How do I give points back? I know there's a way to do it. Let's see. I really need to get that on here because I have not done that in a while. 1,000 points. So can I /give? Can't do that. It's not going to despawn. I'm out of the chunk range for it. That's fair with like the terminal and stuff. I'll get you a refund, Bacon. Give me 1 second. I know there's a command for it. I just gotta figure it out. Bacon Karen. Oh, it says I can do it in the queue. Where's the queue? I've never seen the queue before. We're gonna figure this out, Bacon. I swear. And then we'll get back to the tour. The really quick tour. Back to channel dashboard. Let's see. It's gotta be in Stream Manager, I believe. Odd VTuber. I don't want that. I want to reject it so you get your points back. I can't find it. Complaints to the manager. I know there's a way to do it. Where is it? Tiki Cat. I can turn into Tiki Cat quick. It won't let me. It won't let me reject it. It just says I can report it. Mrs. Odd. I don't know if she's gonna be able to help in this situation either. Let's see. There's got to be like an. I thought there was one at one point, but I don't know where the queue's at for it. I thought it'd be in Stream Manager, but I don't see it, and that's the problem. I know it's in here. I just can't find it. Analytics. I don't want. It's got to be in here somewhere. Where is it? If anyone knows, please let me know. I don't know how to reject from the queue the channel points thing. Can't find it. Cave Beast, how you doing? How does it feel to be a high school graduate? How does it feel to be now out in the real world? I don't want that. I want moderation. I don't want that. Is it in here? I can't find it. It says it's in viewer rewards. Channel points. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I swear. Player dashboard. Community. Nope. Content. Nope. Monetization. Nope. Viewer rewards. Power up and channel points. Manage. It's not there. It's not there. I'm gonna turn it off though, just so I don't accidentally don't accidentally spend on it again. What am I doing without Caven? Cry. Sorrowfully, like I have when all my seniors leave me. Manage rewards and challenges. It's not on there, unless I'm missing it. Yeah, it's not there. Yeah, I don't have it. It doesn't have it. So I will get your 1,000 points refunded at some point, Bacon. I promise. Anyway, back to the quick tour that we were giving Vale. I don't even know if Vale's still here. I did cry when you guys all left last year. So here are the custom trees, again inspired by the great BOO. Walking through here, we get to the village, which I think I am going to be naming this village Overture. I don't know yet, but I have a bunch of different villager houses in here. Your blister ripped open big. I'm sorry. We got the armorer house. We got the stonemason. We got the cleric house back there. We have our cartographer house here. Yeah. We have the only original house from this village, and I kept it because the iron golem spawned inside, and I don't know how that happened. But we're going to keep it. Probably my most popular one has been the librarian build, which is available on my Patreon. If you guys are interested in it. Got our to-do list. Still got some more stuff to do from there. Peanut butter, chunky or smooth? The only obvious answer is smooth peanut butter. Fletcher House is there. We got our sugarcane farm back here, which I've been AFKing a little bit. It hasn't been great. I'd only eat smooth. I love smooth peanut butter. I can't do the crunch. I don't want that crunch of the peanuts. Yeah, so here's our sugarcane farm. I've been AFKing a little bit so we can keep up on rockets. I don't know what I can't help with a blister, sorry. I'd say put a band-aid on it for now. I can't do crunch. I don't get the crunchy. I don't want crunchy peanut butter. Peanut butter should be smooth. Taco Cat, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. We got the market stall area with a couple different things with our animals. Got our Stardew Valley house that we built up there. It has our enchantment table in it. Tiniest bit of respect, a molecule of respect. I'm so sorry that my choice in peanut butter has made you feel that way. We've got our lighthouse here that has our bamboo farm, which actually I'm thinking of building a bigger one. But this little thing has worked pretty well for us. I can't complain too much. Interesting. I don't know why you would get IP banned. I don't even know how that happens on Discord. And we got our nether portal up here inside of a tree stump, and our storage areas down here. Which we finally have pretty much everything organized with our super smelter back here. This thing has helped immensely with getting stuff smelted. And then after that, we moved on this way. We got Titan's Tower over here, which is our villager breeder. Got 2 villager breeder modules here. They all drop down to here, which they'll slowly load in right there. I got too many of them. And then we have our iron farm right next to it, and it works pretty well. False fraud report. Well, hopefully you can get it back. I don't know how that happened. Melon farm, which we looked at. We were inside earlier. We got our villager trading hall, which I need to fill up with some villagers. We are slowly behind on that. Our tree farm, which is inside the wizard tower. And then our most recent area is over here with some more custom trees. Crunchy peanut butter and marmalade sandwich. No, smooth peanut butter. Smooth peanut butter all the way. We got our hot air balloons, our flower fields with our wheat field growing out here. With our honey farm and our wool farm right here. Let's sleep really quick. Canopy on your band for life. I don't know what happened there, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can just create a second account. But honey farm, wool farm. Wool farm needs some TLC on the inside because it's pretty bare bones. But I was done with work. I could go there for like 2 hours, do my laundry, fold them, and then go home and go to bed. It was nice. All right, let's get some more of the dirt from our shulker box and get this placed in. There we go. But this area is looking pretty good. We're getting it nice and flat. There we go. All right. Dirt. Also, we're sticking with the chiptune playlist on Pretzel Rocks because I was really enjoying that playlist last time, so we're going to keep it. No, I would say fold your laundry. That way you get it done, it's out of the way. You don't even have to put it away. As long as you got it folded, you're good to go. Tiki, what are you doing? What are you looking at? There's nothing there. Gosh, this dang gnat is back, and I don't like it. Wouldn't be summer without a gnat. I don't have cat treats on me right now. Eventually I will. I just don't have cat treats on me right now at this exact moment. There. All right, let's go drop off some of this stuff here. Floor had a what I call a laundry riot, where people intentionally threw piles of clothes on the floor if you didn't get your stuff out of the machines right as it. I mean, I've done that before at the 24-hour laundromat that I went to, because some people would just leave their stuff there, and the previous owners of that place did not take very good care of the machines, to where only like 3 machines worked and 2 dryers worked. And if you needed a dryer, your stuff was going to get pulled, thrown on the counter there, and yeah, there we go. So we would do that too. I don't have treats on me right now. I don't carry treats with me all the time. All right, let's start with this line right here. Just following that. Let's just do a straight line so we can kind of have a good stopping point for this area here. Some intentionally poured gel bleach on a pile of clothes because they sat... Oh, I couldn't do that. I wouldn't be able to do that. I didn't mind, like, taking someone's clothes out, putting it on the counter, and do that. But the thing that frustrated me more than that was the fact that the owners of the place just didn't fix the machines. It was a pain in the butt. So... the least I could do was just move someone's stuff out, and they could just like show up with their basket, pick it up, and then go about their day. Me, I would wash, dry, and fold, because I would just put on like a TV show and do it. Let's call that a good spot to stop. Boom. Okay. That'll be good. And then we can level out this area. But no, I couldn't intentionally ruin someone's clothes with bleach. That's too far. Like to the point where people just stopped other people's laundry mid-wash. That I couldn't do, because I wouldn't want that to happen. Because at least if someone's clothes are washed, they're clean, they just need to dry. And if they're dry, they're done. So, like, then I could justify moving stuff. But I couldn't justify intentionally ruining someone's clothes. I know you said that before. I still don't understand how you would get banned for life stating that someone states that you stole $1 million. It's a little far-fetched. I don't know who on the internet right now who could just go and steal $1 million right now. There are probably some people. Don't get me wrong. But if you stole $1 million, I don't think you'd be on my stream talking to me, honestly. People who steal $1 million don't talk to weird dudes on the internet who play Minecraft at the age of 33. So, there's that. And like my purple indigenous blanket almost got well, I'm glad it didn't. I would have thrown hands if that would have happened, if that were me. You've rage baited like 20 people at once. Don't rage bait people. That's one thing I despise that some of my younger students try to do with teachers, is rage bait them. Don't rage bait people. It's not fun. It's not funny. It's annoying. Don't rage bait. Especially don't rage bait your teachers. Your teachers have it hard enough having to deal with you guys. Alright. Shut this off. Shulker. Pick up this. Like, I get the TikTok comment, like, rage bait stuff I see all the time. That stuff, fine. Like, a lot of people do it because they're trying to get, like, people to comment on their videos. I get that. I've done that before. No, I get what you mean. You don't need to clarify, honestly. But like I've done stuff in like videos where I knew people would comment if I intentionally did it, like building a cobblestone farm and using diamond blocks. Do you need to use diamond blocks? No, but it's cool. The music is it's chiptune music, so it's like 8-bit style music. This is Set It Off. It's an original one, but I can change it. This one's called Princess Quest. Yeah, Princess Quest by Abstraction. Alright, let's tear up more of this section here. But I figured the more we chip away at this as the streams go on, the more we'll be able to add to this city. So that's going to be kind of cool. And I don't know if you guys heard the Mrs. Odd earlier. So first week in June, I will not be streaming because I am going to be traveling to Las Vegas for a teacher conference thing. And then I think it's the end of June, towards the end of June, I'm going to be going on vacation with my family, so I'm not going to be streaming that week as well. I am totally first, says Exoskeleton, who knows he's totally not first. What's up, Exo? The Automod is there to help. So I don't know what you're posting in the chat that he has to keep blocking. I can't remember. Exo, you said last stream you had, what, 2 weeks left of school, right? Flowing ideas of beating, but making an income out of that is frightening. The beating for you guys, I think it depends on the project. It can sometimes take some time. So I think that's, you got to justify the cost of everything versus like the time that you have to put in. It's definitely something you could do. Like, I firmly believe that. I know Mrs. Odd loves her earrings. She's worn those quite a bit, especially whenever we have ribbon skirt day at school. I know hands down she would buy a set of those earrings. It doesn't. I don't. Sorry. So Pretzel Rocks. I don't have the paid version, so there's no requests that you can do for it. Sorry. I'm quiet? How am I quiet? Is this better? I don't know how I'm quiet. Turn your headphones up. Almost so the cat's not there. Just realized that. I mean, you can definitely do it on the side. Earn some extra cash. Yeah, if you want to shoot me a Discord message with it, I can definitely get her to follow it. Yeah, if you're looking to make money, I would say for now, find an actual working job. But do the beating on the side. I think that's cool. I don't know. I don't know why it would do that, but I don't do requests because I don't want DMCA strikes. It's better now. Yeah, maybe headphones. I don't know. My mic is at like over negative 12 decibels on OBS. So, and if I listen to myself, I can hear myself, and it's actually fairly loud in my ears. And hearing myself while I speak through my ear, my mouth, and my headphones, it sounds very weird in stereo. No problem there, Taco Cat. And then I turn it off, and it's fine. You hear me now? Good. There we go. And shulker box. Good. I'm hoping to get this area torn down today. Or at least soon. Then I can show you guys what I'm working on in the my creative world. But we'll get some of this torn out first. High and low prompts. Are you talking about like when I talk in a high voice or low voice? Those are always entertaining. Minus the ones that are like a novel long. Like this next one is the same length as Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So glad I'm gonna be stocked up on dirt forever after this project is complete. I did them because you paid the channel points for them, that's for sure. All right. That's the one from the end. Definitely don't want that. Want one that's gonna pretty much eat through the shovel or this dirt. Need to get that other shovel enchanted with efficiency, I think. There we go. I made a huge grass block in my Minecraft survival world. I mean, I could. I don't know if that's actually something people would watch. Emotionally immature people I once had a past with. Interesting. Haunting like a ghost. Ooh. I can see all your messages. Your taste in memes is subpar. Ooh. I don't know. Now me and the Gigabuster play Roblox. I just can't get enough Roblox, guys. At one point I had that as a goal, but with all the negative stuff with Roblox, I can't do it anymore. So it is no longer on the goal list. I can't do it. And the Gigabuster is going to be there for you at or be at the same college as you, so that's cool. Bunch of the recent graduates will be there. Maybe not a bunch, but like quite a few. All right, Dirt, you're almost done, and then we'll take down the stone. Anywho. Oh no. I put too much down. I vanish. Are you heading out there, EXO? Ooh, you will now see me online playing with other people with games you hated. That's a good one, too. All right. No worries, EXO. Thanks for stopping in, bud. I hope you have a great rest of your night then, okay? I'm just going to keep digging dirt and chatting while I do it before I go to my creative world. No problem. No problem at all, EXO. We got gravel there, too. I like these shovels because this dirt just melts away. Literally. It's great. Build a giant dirt block with a chicken farm on the inside. That's something I could do. Yeah, that's going to be really cool. And I know the few of them that I had talked to that were still going, that were going to the same college, they were excited to be out there. So I think it'll be a fun experience for everybody. God, these bots just never want to give up, do they? There we go. I can't even remember what Gigglebuster was going for because I remember reading the online, but I can't remember exactly what it was off the top of my head. There we go. I will say I'm ready to get started on my computer science classes this summer because I've taken one. I've got 5 left. I got 2 this summer, and I'm excited to get into them. My first one's going to be on networking and networking technology management, I believe is what the class is technically called. Okay, digital media, that makes sense. He always seemed to like doing that for class with our art teacher. I could definitely see him doing that. Alright, I might have to go sleep because it looks like it's dark too. But we'll get the dirt and go do that. And finish tearing out this stone. Up there. Don't know if I have enough room in these shoulders. I don't. Let's actually fly back home then. And we'll replace it in the chest that I have for dirt. Then we'll be good to go. It'd be a good major for a lot of our students. We have so many students with potential. I'd like to see them use that potential. Gosh dang it! Get out. There we go. Heard it's pretty good and almost easy going. I mean, I think if you enjoy doing whatever you choose to do for a major, ultimately it's going to feel pretty smooth and easy going. It's when someone chooses a major purely for the point of like it's going to make them a lot of money and they don't actually enjoy it that I see the drawback with college. Because if you're going to go to college for something and you're going to pay a lot of and most people pay a lot of money, like if you get a full ride and stuff, that's different, but like you're still using your education to your benefit. You should still pick something that you enjoy, because if you don't enjoy it, what's the point in doing it? Like, I understand, like, you need money for a lot of things, and that's one thing I despise about the world, is that money pretty much is required by everything. But when that is the sole focus that some people have, it's kind of sickening. Like, don't get me wrong, like, money is not the most important thing in the world. It definitely helps with a lot of things, but I don't know. I don't like to focus on money, because money just stresses me out. Even when I have money, I act like I don't, just because it feels weird to me. I don't know if that makes sense. And I like to live that way, to where I act like I can't do certain things when I know I can. Because I just feel like it's weird to focus on having money. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I might just be blabbing. Really hard for me to choose major because I'm extremely versatile when it comes to hobbies. And that's a good thing and a bad thing, because if you enjoy doing things, like, you can always do them as a hobby. That's the great thing. Like, you don't have to turn your hobby into a job, because if you do, it kind of stops becoming a hobby. It becomes a job. Like, I think of like music. Like, I love music. I love doing music. But there's a reason why, like, a lot of you guys, or a lot of even my current students, they ask me, what do I listen to outside of school? And the truth is, I don't listen to a lot of music outside of school. When you do music 24/7 and every day for your job, you don't really want to do music when you go home. So there's sometimes where, yeah, I'll listen to Spotify or whatever music I have saved on my phone. I now have my server set up to where I actually have access to all of my old songs from high school, like my old high school playlists I have access to again, so I'm going to be jamming out to those eventually. But like, I listen to a lot of podcasts, a lot of talk radio, a lot of audiobooks, because I don't want to listen to music when I do music for my job. It's one of those things. And I could see that being the case with like athletes, is a prime example, because let's say that you love soccer, you love playing soccer, you do soccer all the time in your free time, and it's your hobby, like it's what you love to do, and then you make it a job. Do you still love it to the same extent as when it was a hobby, or does it just feel like work? And maybe some people can approach it that way, to where my hobby is work, but I still love doing it. And I still love doing that with music too. Just not into the extent where I want to listen to music 24/7. But I always wonder that with other people with their hobbies. That's why, like, Minecraft is a hobby. I do treat it like a second job to a point. But it's something that I feel like I can jump on and just do, and I don't have to think about it as a job, like, oh, I'm working. Sorry for the yawn. Sometimes I do, like, I gotta work on this project and get it done, and it does feel like work, but I enjoy doing it. But, like, cooking is one of my favorite hobbies. I love to cook, and that one never, it doesn't feel like a job. It's more like a chore, because you have to eat, and I love to eat. So that one also kind of doesn't fit the mold, I guess. Reading is another one. I love to read. I don't make money from reading, so like, it doesn't feel like a job. If I got paid to read, I probably would end up hate reading at some point. I don't know. But I want to finish a couple more chapters in my book tonight. It's another reason why I started stream a little bit early, because we'll wrap up earlier than we normally do, but we'll wrap up in about, I would say 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah, about 30. I'm sorry for yawning. It's hitting me out of nowhere. But tomorrow's the last day of school with students, so I'm going to be working on getting a bunch of stuff done tomorrow before they all leave for the summer. And I got to go back for meetings next week. And I got training 2 days in a row, and it's like 11 hours of training. So I have to have a lot of stuff done. So my goal is to get it all done tomorrow, as much as possible. We'll have to take this to our cobblestone chest at the Overture Village. That's okay. But we'll get this section mined out, and then I'm going to pop over into my creative world and probably practice some more of the stuff for a tutorial video that I'm working on. Not really working on it, I'm planning it out. I'm trying to get a good thumbnail. That's the main thing I'm working on. Been trying to do thumbnails before I record the videos. which I think is a positive thing I've been doing on my search for better thumbnails, but it's the titles. I don't know how to write good titles, and I want to get better at that. Yeah, you can come by tomorrow. I mean, I'm going to be there all day. So, otherwise I'll be there next week, Monday through Tuesday. Because Wednesday's our party out at the casino, and then Thursday we don't have to be there. At least from what I heard. I don't know if that's changed. Yeah, swing on by. I'll be there. Probably won't be leaving my room much. I might try to catch my 8th graders so I can get them their certificates, but that's about the only thing I can think of. Wish I could have got it to him yesterday, but that did not happen. This is my FOV 72. It feels like I'm so much closer. And I don't know what's going on with that. But when I go upstairs after the stream, I'll throw my extra lanyard in my bag so I can switch my keys on over if you come and get it. Go for free play. Yep, we go to the casino once a year, and I am fine with that. I think I'm gonna take $100, and that's my gambling money. And if I lose it, I lose it. Usually I do 50. I might still do 50 and just call it good there because I don't really need to gamble. Welcome back, Taco. How you doing? This area is almost mined out. CK might be working. He's a cop, so he might be on duty right now, doing stuff. So I don't know. I need to fill... Oh, that's already filled in. We're good. You have enough to mute him. The mute CK channel point reward, that came from CK constantly muting me on stream. I would be talking and he would mute my voice. So I put that in there so that way if he does it, he can't do it again for a while. But he would mute me and I'd be muted for like 5 minutes and yeah. So I was like, I need to mute CK so he can't mute me. So I give the points to you guys so you can do that. But CK's also been like one of my longest viewers, and he's essentially got infinite channel points at this point because he just keeps racking them back up. We're gonna have to take all this cobblestone to the village. Let's go to the casino tonight. I mean, I guess that's up to you guys. You think? I do think. Sometimes I think. Not all the time. It's bad when I don't think. So I usually have to think stuff through. Alright, let's go take this stuff back. Almost done. Tiki, is it comfy on top of my computer? I'm gonna guess that it is. She's on top of my computer. She's not over here right now laying on the blanket, so I can't really use cat cam, or else she's not there. And then drop the coal off. And then I I sit there like there's no thinking the thinking brain where I'm supposed to think. Think. Oh, bother. Yep. The other cat is, I think, back in this window. Yep, she's back in the window. Who's that kitty in the window? And I don't have another camera set up for that cat. I just have the one. Because I set up cat cam when we only had Tiki, and then we got Meep. So... go. Alright. We'll finish this out here. Guess we'll have plenty of cobblestone for texturing and all that later. My computer has update. When is it? Windows 11. Why you gotta update? I'm jealous. I really could have used an energy drink today. But I pushed through. All I had was 0 sugar soda and water. Mostly water. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but Nightbot flagged it as spam there, Taco Cat. It's like a spaceship of some sort. Or somebody with 2, like, blaster rifles from Star Wars. One of them kind of looks like the disc launcher I had, the Power Rangers disc launcher I had growing up. That would, like, fire out foam discs. Oh, it was awesome. Kawi face? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna guess it's some type of emoji. We're getting all this ore too from this hill. That one looks like got a stern face. Oh, what did I do that? It's all gonna get replaced with dirt eventually anyway. Octopus. I've seen that one too. People have posted that one before. Alright, I think we got 2 rows done, and then we got this section dug out, which is nice. Do a quick aerial view quick. Yeah. It's coming along nicely. Still got to go a little farther. But it's coming together nice. Alright, let's stop over here at the melon farm quick. Yeah, I have a bunch of students who know that I stream. I have a lot of former students too. It's going to get to the point soon, though, where a lot of my current students will graduate, and then only former students will know, and then the current students that I have after them won't know any. Well, they'll know that I have a channel, but they won't know what it is. You are a former student. I 100% get it. That's the one downside I don't care for with the casino is the smoke smell. I don't like it. It makes my asthma act up a lot, and I don't care for it. Okay, so one thing that I am doing is I'm messing with Axiom, and I'm building rocks. Essentially, I'm trying to build like little rocks like this, but I was trying to mess around with the background images, so I want to build some very basic rocks. You could troll me. I don't know. My students would have tried it before. I don't know if it works. Nope, that's a noise brush. I don't want that. So when I'm making these rocks, I like to use this ellipsoid one, and I just lower the height, and it just makes them a little more flat. And then you can also just like stack them together. Make the radius a little smaller. You do stuff like that, and then I'll smooth them out. But I like to make a few ranging in size. Before I smooth them out. I also hate the movement in that Axiom menu. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll do a smaller one like right here. Something like that. And then just to make sure I don't accidentally hit the grass, we're just going to smooth it out just the stone by dragging it over to the mask. You can, but I wouldn't, because that would just dox you, and I don't want you to dox yourself, so please don't share where you go to school. Tiki, why don't you come over to the... Never mind. It's like, you could just go to the blanket, but no, you don't want to. Alright, so we got like 3 different rocks of different sizes and stuff, and they're okay, honestly. This one, honestly, more so than the others, but I like to use the smooth tool, and we'll just smooth it out a little bit. Same thing with this. Just kind of even it out a little bit. Like that. I really like it when it adds these like little lips down here. And then this one will smooth out some more. So yeah, stones like this, like little rocks. But to let you know, the school is the most protected and armed school because of the guards. I mean, at least you're safe. That's the one thing I hate about American schools now is that we're so on guard because of school shootings. I hate that we have to like protect schools with like metal detectors and armed guards and stuff. The school should be a safe place to begin with, and we shouldn't be worrying about that kind of stuff. But that's all I'll say on that. I don't want to get into like a discussion on it. Okay, so this is how I like to kind of start setting up my rocks. And then the next thing I like to do is I'll get the wand from World Edit because I do like that. And I just like to set it as a grass block, and I'm just going to set it at 6 so I don't have to do a lot of right-clicking. And I'm just going to... Oh, wait. I didn't mask. And I got a masked stone. Oh, and I don't have my hydrates. Oh, no. I forgot my water bottle upstairs. Oh. I need to get that. I require a back that doesn't hurt. Me too. I don't have my water. I thought I had my water bottle. It was my phone the whole time. Darn it. Okay. But I like to do this and go over the top slightly. Alright, see you next time there, Taco Cat. We'll do that. And this one, I'm going to just turn it down a little bit. "3 years, 1 month, and 10 days. Holy cow. I didn't realize you'd been following me that long. There we go. So, some very basic rocks. And then, now that I have the grass, the shape down, the grass is down, I like to add a little bit of either noise or a gradient. The gradient I like more with the bigger rocks. But I do like this noise painter. And I have a preset stone gradient for rocks and stuff, but I have one for giant like cliff faces and things. I'm slowly building more, and then they have the default where you can build them off. But sometimes I like to change up the seed. I'm going to keep the seed the same just because it's been working pretty well. But all it does now is it masks over the stone. And it looks pretty good. Sometimes I might need to change the seed up. Just to give me a little bit extra color. But since it's being... This one doesn't have as much to it. So you get like really close. I could go... Actually, I kind of like that now that I'm getting closer by hand. But honestly, it's not too bad. And then we can go in with some foliage. And I like to do some leaves, some bone meal, stuff like that. Just easy stuff. I thought that was bone meal. Bone meal. Honestly, it's going to look a lot better with... where's my vanilla tweaks? This one. There we go. Just got to make some bushy, which I think works really well. There we go. Little bits and pieces like that. And you can go through with slabs and all that kind of stuff if you really want to smooth it out more. Just for this basic idea of that I'm working on, I'm not going to do that. But get into a lot of really cool stuff with the moss, some grass, stuff like that. And I noticed I didn't do the back, so I'll have to fix that too. So, for example, there's nothing back here. Evil laugh, thank you. But we can mark that. Same with the back of this one. What's up, X? How you doing? Is it Friday afternoon? It's not Friday afternoon yet, sadly. There we go. It's like this spot here is being a little... There we go. So I like using that gradient painter to kind of fill in some spots, and sometimes we'll get like really weird angles, stuff like this. I'll just come in and fill in like that, and I think that works pretty well. Yeah. But overall, I think little like stones and rocks like this. Oh gosh, that was loud. I'm so glad I got that fixed. I don't know why it wants to stop working half the time. And boom, boom, boom. Don't want to do any rhyme or reason, just placing them down at random. Really not looking forward to going back in tomorrow. I don't like the new site, and I was just in survival mode for a really long time today. Understandable, understandable. Well, it's almost Friday afternoon. I believe in you. I know you can do it. And that. Place down a bunch more. Grass, bone meal. There we go. Yeah. So already very simple work with this. Too much there though. Definitely swap some out. But I'm happy with that. These would be great to just add in any sort of area as we go. I believe in you, X. I know you can. And if not, take the day. If you can. Like, I get it. I've had days recently where I've just like, I can't mentally do it. but I did it anyway. I came out the other side and I felt lighter because I could do it, but it does take a lot of you out of you in the moment of it for sure, and I get that. But yeah, I think these actually look really good. I'm really happy with these. I wish I could get better at doing the large kind of cliffs of sorts. Like, honestly, I feel like these aren't terrible. They just it looks kind of messy, mostly because I use two different brushes here. Like, this gradient is okay. I feel like I need to tone down the moss. This one is a lot better, but it just starts so block vomity, and then it lightens up here. This one's actually not bad. I like this one a lot. Okay. Well, yeah. Again, if you need to, take the day, dude. I would rather you feel good and not like overwhelmed with stuff. So if you need to, go for it, dude. I'm off from playing and making content because I was wondering. Yep, I get it. And I hate that the thing I hate the most, right, with that previous video that I made, Papa Goat, is the click-through rate was one of the highest ones I've had, and the watch time on it is in the top like 10 of what of best watch times I've had on videos. But the views alone are so drastically lower compared to so much more of the content on my channel, and it's frustrating. And I don't want to take time off from it. I might take like a couple days here and there, but I don't want to take time off from doing it because I love doing it. I just don't know if I need to tone back the amount of content I do. I guess that's more of the question that I have for myself, is do I need to do that? Hey, that's good though. Looking forward to a Thursday, Friday trip though, X. That's awesome. Of course I've got Axiom. I got Axiom and I've got World Edit. That's what I'm kind of working with. Designing some rocks over there, which honestly, these turned out really good. I'm really happy with those. But these, I think we need to spruce up these rocks a little. These are all the same. I just copy and pasted them, but I think we need to make them a little better, if that makes sense. So even if we just like add some extra bits and bobs to the sides of them, I think that'll be good. Something like that. Yeah, I think stuff more like that, and then we can smooth it out. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's not pushing the content in the same way, and that's such a frustrating part of all this, is that it was doing it so much to the point where like I could cover a lot of things with that. And see, and it's killing it for, I feel like, certain people. It's not killing it for everybody, because like there are some content creators that I think were similar sizes, and they just like shot up, and I don't know what they're doing differently than what I'm doing that's garnering the attention, which, you know, they're doing great, and I love watching their stuff. It's awesome. Like, and I love showing support. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong in that sense, if that makes sense. It's frustrating. Oh wait, clear that. There we go. Go. Yeah, Axiom is very cool. I love this mod. I mean, it is social media. That's true. That is a true fact of the matter. I hate it when there's just one block sticking out. There we go. I think that looks good. I might spread this out a bit more. That's why, like, my main focus this summer is going to be titles and thumbnails. When it comes to YouTube, like, I want to make better thumbnails. I want to make better titles, and I'm going to be practicing that a lot. I have been practicing it. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong, if that makes sense. Yeah, I can't get it either because like everything that I've used AI as well to just kind of like analyze some other channels to help me like to go along with the notes that I've taken, and it's like, what am I doing differently? What am I doing wrong that's not garnering that? What is going on with this? Oh, it's smooth. I don't want smooth. I want the rock. I don't like that. There we go. Because like I watch so many of these guys' videos, and I'm like, this is awesome, but I'm doing the same stuff, and I don't know what I did wrong to make the algorithm mad at me. Which I get. I don't want to blame the algorithm because everybody does that, and it's not something that needs to be done because it might just be my content's not good. I don't know. I like to think I make decent content. I just don't know. Connotations such as trend chasing and lying, and I do some of the trends like with the drops for Minecraft. Like I'm doing a video right now on the most recent drop that's coming out. But I don't know. I don't want to constantly just chase trends. I want to make content that I want to make. That's how this channel started. Is I wanted to make stuff that I was happy with. And I put out some stuff that chased trends that I was also happy with, but I don't want to lie. I hate lying. Honestly, I think these rocks over here turned out so much better than these. These just look like flat pancakes. But I guess it's kind of like making rocks is a lot like making pancakes. The first one is going to be bad. So, but content could be generally impressive achievements or a ton of different things. That's true. There's so much stuff content-wise that you can make. 100% agree with that. Tiki! Gosh. Cats. I swear. But yeah, I think this works really well for making some different rock formations. Or boulders. Would they be considered boulders? The boulder is conflicted with this conundrum of what a boulder is. I feel like these could be a little bit better. This one's actually pretty good. This one, I feel like needs a little bit of help. Ooh. There we go. That's a clippable quote. It definitely could be a clippable quote. Shout out to the Avatar Last Airbender fans. I love the boulder's hilarious. There we go. I think that, yeah, that looks a lot better. And this one, I feel like just needs to go out more this way. I don't have water, Taco Cat. I said that before, and I thought you went to bed. There we go. Much better. And then these ones are good too. Cool. I have a lot of examples of how I can do these. That'll be helpful. All right. So now I just got to make my script and an outline of how I want to do this video. We'll see how it goes for there. I got to finish the slime chunk or slime cube, sulfur cube video that I'm working on, which honestly I should be able to finish tomorrow at some point. Small hills of stone. Well, yeah, I guess I could see them as small hills of stone. I think I'm gonna market them as boulders because they can kind of go wherever. But yeah, small hills of stone, they're definitely that. I would say these are more hills than anything. Some people might classify these as mountains, but I am also learning how to make mountains. I just haven't done it yet. All right. Unless they are separate and disconnected from the rest of the stone underground. That makes sense. And maybe boulders are more up on top of the grass. Let's see if we can make one really quick. Make it right here. So we don't want the rock, we want the shape. And let's make it like that. So something like this would probably be considered more of a boulder. And then we can use the noise painter on top, probably the gradient too. Something like that. Replace all these extra blocks down here. Tiki and Meat, quit fighting. Hey, quit fighting. Cats, what can you do? What can you do? Would you consider this more of a boulder? And if we grab bone meal. Put a little bit of grass everywhere. A mossy boulder. I would agree with that. I just don't want azalea saplings on it. It's honestly not bad. I like that a lot. So a mossy boulder. We got some stone hills. I'm probably going to classify these as boulders, though, for the video, or rocks, because you can do the same process with them like I just did with that. Like, I think that works really well. Honestly. All right. So next week, let me look at next week's schedule. Okay. So next week should be normal streams. I'm going to work on some builds and work on the Forever World a little bit. The week after that, the 28th. X, I don't know if you're still in the chat there, bud. I think we'll do a community stream the 28th. So I'm going to put that. So 2 weeks from now, community night is what I want to do. Because the week after that, I'm traveling. I'm not going to be home. I haven't hydrated. I don't have my water, Taco. I told you that. So I'll put that in the Discord of community night being the 28th. Because I have been wanting to do that again. That was a lot of fun. So I definitely think that we will definitely do that at the end of this month. And then we'll probably do another one in July at some point. Won't be able to do one in June just because of how much traveling I'm doing. I'm going to be doing college classes in July, so that's the only time where it'll be like I need to iron that out. But yeah, I think next week we'll finish up some of the stuff. I will hydrate, I promise. I'm not going to do it because we're wrapping up stream right now, but I'm going to plan out my my boulder / rock video that I want to do and kind of go from there and finish this sulfur cube video that I'm working on too. But I think with that, guys, I am going to wrap up for the night so I can get some sleep for the last day of school tomorrow. And I will be back on Thursday or Tuesday next week. So keep your eyes open for a video on Saturday. I'm going to be getting that Sulfur Cube video out as well. If you want to go check out my stuff for My Forever World, please do so. It would mean the world to me if you guys go and check it out. But I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you guys next week. Always remember the most important thing. It's to be odd and wash your hands. Peace, guys.